today's video, I will be giving you 6 fragrances from a new Middle Eastern fragrance house, and that fragrance house is Azha Perfumes. Now, my analytics tell me that people are searching for these fragrances, so once that happens, other YouTubers will start doing videos on these fragrances, so jump on them now. They smell great, they're affordable, and they're ones I think you should add to your collection for a nice price. Now, when I found out about these fragrances, I jumped in and made 6 blind buys, and I will be going over each one in this video. Now, Azha Perfumes, they're a branch of Versace, so I'm quite sure they know what they're doing with fragrances. And I'm gonna do these fragrances in no particular order, but starting off, this is my least favorite, and that is Stunning Oud. Now, what I don't like about this fragrance is that it has that same Middle Eastern saffron, and it actually dominates this fragrance. So at the beginning, you're gonna get that saffron. And when it goes in the heart, you're going to get that cedar wood. All the notes are overpowered at the beginning by that Middle Eastern saffron. But once that dies down, you get more of this cedar wood. And then in the base, you get amber, which provides spice. You're going to get oud that provides the woodiness. Now, once this saffron dies down, which takes about 2 hours, that's when that lavender comes more up front. You get more of that cedar wood. That's when it becomes a nice fragrance. But it takes about 2 hours for that to happen. This is more niche than the rest of them, but it's okay. Once you get past that 2 hour mark, then it becomes better, and that is Stunning Oud, and this is from their premium line. Now, this is one of my favorite from the premium line, and that is Azha Pepper. Now, I wore this once to work, and I did receive a compliment from this female. This started off very lovely. It started off with like a red apple, very juicy red apple, and you almost get the peel along with it. Then that rose come in. It's red, it's bright, it's fresh, it's clean. Then when it dries down to the base, you get a vetiver that's very clean, and you get an amber that's very spicy. Now, this is fruity, it's sweet, it's clean, and it's spicy. One I think you will enjoy. It kind of gives you that tear feel with that vetiver, but it's not as earthy. It's a little bit cleaner, a little bit more fresher, a little bit more fruitier. If you like red vetiver from Montel, or you like Tier, their herbs, you're probably gonna like this. And that's Azha Pepper from the premium line. Now, the next line that we're going over is the Emerald line. Now, I love all these from this particular line. And the next one up is Amber Malaki. Now, when this open up, you get that black pepper that adds some spice. It's more spicy, but the only spice I'm really picking up is black pepper. Then when it goes into the heart, that's when it really take a turn. That's when everything shine. You get that orris root. Now, the orris root in this is not powdery. Then the base, you get that amber. You get patchouli, but the patchouli in this, it sits way in the background, adds a little slight earthiness to it. And once it really gets in the base, all the spices kind of disappear. You get more of that orris, not powdery, just kind of rooty, if that's a word. It don't have that makeup feel. So basically in the base, you left with that ambergris, you left with that orris, and you left with that patchouli. Very nice warm aroma. It's one I think you will enjoy. Now, this is slightly spicy, slightly sweet, kind of gourmand, and that's Amber Malaki. And the next one from this line, if you like a nice green fragrance, this is one to get, and that is Lubab. Now, when this open up, you get that nice herbal, almost aromatic feel of that artemisia. Then when it goes into the heart, you get orris root in this, but it's not as strong as the previous one, but you get it. And that combination with that orris root and that artemisia kind of give it like a root beer note. Very nice, very clean, kind of spicy, almost as the fragrance has cloves in it, but it's not a clove note. It's just on that spicy level. Then in the base, you get an amber that's sort of like spicy vanilla, and you get patchouli that sits back in the background. Now, this is spicy, slightly sweet, kind of fresh. It's an oriental. It's one I enjoy, and I think you will enjoy it also, and that's Lubab. This is another fragrance that leans sort of on the green side, and that is Cigar Oud. Now, when it's open up, you do get saffron, but this one is not overpowering. You also get a note almost like it's a palm leaf that adds some green background to it. Then in the base, you get oud that makes it woody. You get vanilla that makes it sweet, and those combined along with that sandalwood makes it sort of creamy. Now, this is sweet, it's green, and it's spicy. One I think you will enjoy, and that is Cigar Oud. Now, coming up next, I put this one in a lot of my videos because I think it's a very nice scent. It's a very smooth fragrance, and it has enough sweetness, and if you like tobacco fragrances, you'll like this. This is Cigar Oud from their Sun collection. Now, when it's open up, you're gonna get this nice, sweet, creamy, thick honey. Then in the heart, I'm really not a fan of jasmine, but this combined with a really clean musk turns that sweet, thick honey almost a floral, but it's not floral, but it's very nice. I love the heart of this with that patchouli and that clean musk. Then in the base, you have a slight touch of patchouli. Also, what makes this shine, in the base, you're gonna get this very nice brown leafy tobacco. Now, the combination of all these notes combined is very nice, very elegant, sophisticated. And if you love tobacco scents, you might want to check it out. Now, this is sweet, spicy, woody, and it almost have like a gourmand quality. is one I think you will enjoy, and that is Cigar Oud from their Sun collection. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Peace.